Yo, what's good, everybody out there? This is your boy Nuncio, aka none other, reporting to you live and direct, representing God to the fullest in life as you and I both know it. So, I'm on my way home. I'm about maybe 5-10 minutes out, and I'm deciding to go ahead and do a little quick video. Just something that's been on my mind, um, and that is about privilege, being privileged. Um, what I mean by that, it could come across as being like race, finances, but I want to talk about being privileged, not because of your skin color, but the beauty of who you are. And not as a person, talking about your character, I'm talking about strictly your uh, physical attributes. Um, when I usually hear about somebody being beautiful and they get everything that they want, like the world is their pearl, I typically would think of this blonde-haired woman um, pulled over by the cops, batting her blue eyes, driving like a red Corvette, and immediately the police officer, who is a guy, lets her off the hook. And she could have been breaking the law as far as going over the speed limit, speeding, like 20 miles. And then somebody else, who I would just say regular on down, um, doing 10 miles per hour over the speed limit, get pulled over by the same cop at the same spot, they would get the ticket. And I believe that is a prime example of being privileged. I don't know what to call that. I don't know if you want to call that being it's not white privilege, it's not black, it's not any of those type of issues. It's the laws of attraction. I don't know, but does it exist? Yes, I believe it does. Have I seen it happen to me personally? No. I mean, gosh, I'm a male and I'm black, and I'm not like a model or anything like that. Now some people may be like, oh, you're not bad looking, but like I said, from average on down, more than likely you're not going to have, this bubble effect to where you think everything in the world is so peachy cream or king, whatever they say. Um, and the reality is that um, I think based off of the sex, male, female, men tend to get it harder than women do. And I think that women, they use their bodies, they use their beauty to their advantage to get what they want. Like for example, that's how we have gold diggers. Gold diggers are women who use men for their money, and in turn, the man either knows that and he's okay with it. He just bought himself a nice walking piece, or he doesn't know it, which is horrible, and he has his heart all in it, but as soon as the money's gone, so is their better half, I guess you could call it. Um, Worse half, more like it. But yeah, it's just something that I think about. It's one of those things that crossed my mind, and I thought about it again today, and it's a funny thing. It really is. Do I succumb to uh, playing part in that? Do I let people off the hook because they're good looking, and then I tend to be more black and white, to the book when it comes to regular people on down? I don't think so. And of course, every person would think that of themselves, like, no, not me, no, I'm not biased, straightforward policies. But I can honestly say I can't think of any instances where I allowed uh, the privilege of beauty to cloud my judgment and then let somebody off the hook or treat them better than somebody else. Um, Now, on a small, minute level, Yeah, according to sex, yes. I mean, you're not gonna catch me. Well, you're not gonna catch me opening up a door for another man. I might be cordial. Oh, if your hands are full and you need the door, yeah. Or if I'm walking through the door and I see a guy, coming behind me, yeah, I might hold the door. But as far as like, opening the door and like, oh, after you, I can't really see myself doing that on a regular basis. And I'm just keeping it real. Have I done it before? Yeah, just being cordial. But to women, it's the chances are greater I am going to catch that door for you. And that's just being um, uh, a gentleman. You know, and are the laws of attraction in play there? No, because it doesn't matter in my book what type of woman you are physically. I think that you deserve to have that door open for you. Um, and I think that even if you are not that attractive, I think even more you should be treated as such, with that level of respect because um, it could be hard being out there unattractive and you just feel that the world is not your pearl, but that the world is like a big pile of garbage that's constantly being dumped on you. And even for people who are ugly, let's just talk about that real quick. Um, do I believe that there are ugly people in the world? Yes, I do. I really believe that there are some unattractive people in the world. What makes them unattractive? It could be just their body, it could be their face, it could be something about them that, I mean, physically, I'm talking about, that's just like, ugh, gross. But they can have a beautiful personality, and that can be a door opener for them. I mean, if they're very confident within themselves, that's a plus. Uh, and to flip it real quick before I come to a close, you can have a person who is like beautiful. I mean, drop dead gorgeous, but their personality, bougie, stuck up, nasty, you know, really take into consideration that they are very attractive. They know that they're attractive and they use that to manipulate people. And they just take this pearl, the world, and they just rape it. You know what I'm saying? They just pretty much just spit on everything and just, oh, whatever. It's just, I'm having fun. And those people exist. And that's usually the mindset of regular people looking on people who are beautiful. They automatically kind of feel like, oh, they're stuck up. They don't want nothing to do with me. They're in a class of their own, and that egotistical class to be more like it. But the people who are unattractive, those are the ones that they can have low self-esteem, or they can be looked down upon by those who are good looking, as those are you know uh, those are people who are desperate. They adore me, that type of thing. But it's so complex. I mean, I think all this stuff is firing off in everybody's mind like rockets throughout the day. I don't think anybody's mind rests from the laws of attraction when it comes to things that are beautiful, things that are ugly, who gets a pass, who doesn't get a pass. And it's just something I think that you should think about. How do you look at yourself? Do you view yourself as being uh, attractive, unattractive? Do you think that you are privileged because of your physical attributes? Even when it comes to men, men who tend to have bigger muscles or whatnot, they they're looked upon by the opposite sex and sometimes the same sex, gross, um, as, oh my gosh, like, he's so handsome. Look at his facial structure, and he's such the model and everything else. They get looked upon uh, the same way as a woman who is like, nice and curvy and voluptuous and, you know, but I guess you could say at the end of the day, it's all about your character. Because the physical attributes, those things are they're gonna fade, without a doubt. They're gonna pass away, and we're gonna be stuck with a decaying body. Everybody. And that's why you got so many people in Hollywood uh, who get the plastic surgery, not because they're old, but they're just not happy with their physical attributes, and they feel like, you know what, I want to better myself, or I want to be more beautiful. And I'm not talking about just makeup. We're really talking about some serious heavy duty plastic surgery, like, the chin. I want a cleft in my chin. I want bigger boobs. Um, I want this done to my eyebrows, my nose, my ears put back. The whole nine. Or even for men, I want to get hair plugs put in, or whatever they do to cover up the balding, the hair. And we fight against that. We're constantly running away from ugly. You know, if you want to think of it this way, the Night of the Living Dead, those zombies that come back from the dead, they are ugly, and the rest of society is running from that. Like, oh my God, I do not want to get the ugly virus. Please don't give me the ugly virus. And Hollywood in general are a bunch of people who are running away from the zombie effect. I don't want to be ugly. I want to stay young forever. And the only thing that does not age um, sourly, I'll say, is character, and that's more important than anything. Anything. Cherish your character. Character may not be paying off right now, and I'm talking to those people who feel like, oh, I'm not attractive or whatever. It may not be paying off right now, but trust me, everybody in the end, not everybody, but if you live to be of an old age, you don't do anything to your body, and you just let it just go, you're gonna reach that point, and character is what's going to stick forever. I mean, I've heard older people say that it's not about the physical attributes, because the eyes, they don't age. Like, they can look into their spouses or significant others' eyes, and they say, I still see this youthful person that I met, from years ago, from 16, and they're 61 years old. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So I'm gonna stop right here. I went a couple minutes over time, but that's all right. I hope you guys enjoyed the little talk here, and till next time, you guys. I am your boy Nuncio, aka none other, reporting to you live and direct, saying peace in, guys, and confusion out.